Good morning. I have a somber subject today. I played the flute. You wouldn't dance. I forwarded a banquet. You would not eat. I gave you a warning. You would not take heed. I made a video yesterday, the last chance for Britain, America, France and Germany. Hello, sorry about the noise in the background. It's my little kitten playing up, but I've managed to remove him, so there should be no noise now. So my little kitten is a devil. He's very hyperactive. I think he's got OCD or ADHD. Anyway, back to a serious subject. Now my kitten has left. Okay. I made a series of videos warning the world that if you do not take action or refuse to take action or lobby your government or your local council or have an implementation in which to curb the spread of Islam, I made a series of videos warning you what would happen. A beautiful coffee. Thousands of Muslim mayors are now in control of Britain, UK, and in control of you. Did you know? This is shocking. I warned you that there's no such thing as moderate Muslims. These mayors, they would not regard themselves to be fundamental terrorists. They would argue that they are against any form of terrorism. Beautiful. Whatever they say, I accept. I'm not going to split hairs over doctrinal differences. However, did you know that all schools, or most schools now, prepare food halal way, the Muslim ritual? Did you know that most schools do not celebrate Christmas anymore? What would happen if the Muslim mayors who have implemented these changes in order to, if you like, spread Islamic awareness throughout the UK, what would happen if their effort was turned down? Would they continue to be moderate? Why would Muslims who practice the Quran, believe in its precept, believe in its teachings, want to become mayor of an infidel country? What are their motives? Let me give you an example. Why would I, as a Christian, want to go to a satanic temple and become the president of it? Think about it. Very shocking video. Everyone knows there's a Muslim mayor in London, but wait for the shock. The head of BBC Religious Affair is not Christian, but a Muslim. The mayor of Birmingham is a Muslim. Leeds, Blackburn, Sheffield, Oxford, Luton, Oldham, Rochdale, where the Muslim gang sexually abused all those white girls, we had a Muslim mayor there. Think about that for a second. Did you know there are over 3,000 Muslim mosques in the UK? Did you know there are over 130 Muslim Shariah courts and over 50 Muslim Shariah council? And we argue that Islam is not a threat. We argue that we have to be quiet and tolerant about the spread of this vicious religion. Excuse the light on me. That's just God smiling his love because I am brave to talk about this. So I have divine protection. That's why I'm not scared to discuss this subject. Unlike many of you, I'm not scared. I'm a strong Christian. I'm a warrior Christian. I will speak the truth and expose the darkness of Islam. Indefinitely. Let me explain to you what Dawah and moderate Muslim means. When Muhammad didn't have power, military power, Muhammad in the Quran says, "Oh, take friends who are Christians and Jews." At the time, the Christians and the Jews were hoodwinked to protecting Muhammad. Because Christians, we're full of love. The genuine Christians, we're full of love. And they were protecting Muhammad from immediate danger or imminent danger. And then when Muhammad had military power, suddenly in the Quran, behead those who criticize the Prophet, kill the Christians and the Jews. As soon as he had military power, suddenly he began to show his true colors. Suddenly, he moved from moderate to becoming a terrorist. I'm going to change rooms. Give me 2 seconds. Hello. I just been arguing with God. I said, Lord, stop giving me too much protection. I'm okay. Right, so he backed off. He's giving me too much protection. He said, look, be brave, be strong, resist Islam, and I'll protect you. And he was showering his light above me. And I said, Lord, look, you know, my viewers can't see me properly. Too much love, too much peace. So he's backed off, and I decided to enter the room. Right. But how does Dawah works? Dawah, D-A-W-A-H. Every Muslim is familiar with the terminology Dawah. Every Muslim. Dawah means moderate Muslims. Moderate Muslims means Dawah. And what it means, I'll put it in simple English: trick the West. Trick the West. Have you seen Paul Daniels' magic show? You know, where he pulls a rabbit out of a hat, and so it's all an illusion. Well, that's Islam. It's an illusion. They like to play tricks on you. We're friendly, we're peaceful, but of course, during times of weakness, they take shape. Dawah means to fool, to deceive by any means necessary. But once the nation is taken in, then you show your true colors. Now, Dawah takes place in different manifestations. We got Muslim mayors swamping Britain. That is the first indicator of Dawah. Also, whenever Muslims move into any country in Europe, the Quran tells them they must set up a mosque and they must convert, they must turn that country into Muslims, into Islam. Right, the people must become Muslims. That is their manifest destiny. No Muslim is a Muslim unless he believes in propagating Islam. When moderate Muslims claim that they're proud to be British and they're proud to be American, that's Dawah. They're lying to you. You will not, and you always see these moderate Muslims out, quote unquote, they go out there and what they do is they pretend to help victims after, you know, 9/11 or London bombing or Manchester bombing or Paris, and you got these Muslims out there doing do-goody. That's Dawah. Because you insult Muhammad in front of these same moderate Muslims. Let me give an example. I had a student who was a Muslim, and he appeared beautiful, loving, and one day he and I got into a conversation, and he was hoping to convert me because he found me to be quote unquote intelligent. And he thought, wow, imagine having him on the Muslim side. Anyway, we're dialoguing. And then I'm the kind of person, I will dialogue with someone and not tell them. Let me give an example. If I'm in a company of somebody who burgled a house, and I knew he burgled a house or she burgled a house, and they were sort of dialoguing with me on, oh, the house got burgled across the street, I'm not going to say, oh, you did it. I listen to them. I never divulge information until they catch themselves out. You know, that's where my mind works. Anyway, this Muslim, he was promoting Islam, etc. But I never said anything. So he thought, yeah, I've got his brain. Look at him, he's quiet. And then one day, when I told him everything I knew, in a gentle way, about the Bukharis, the Hadiths, Muhammad's own Quran, suddenly this beautiful, moderate Muslim began to change. And after certain incidences that took place, I began to realize that this moderate Muslim was a potential terrorist. He was just sleeping, a sleeping cell, waiting for the right moment. So his gift, his dawah, was love. I'm a moderate Muslim. So while those terrorists and fanatics are working behind the scenes, the moderate Muslims, they aim like a prostitute and a client. You know, if you want to mug a client, what do? The prostitute puts on a miniskirt, she all teases you and setting you up for the pimp to come and kill you. So two at work. The prostitute, she's a beauty, and the pimp is hiding in the back. The pimp is hiding in the background, ready to knock you out and take your money. Well, I hope it's a good analogy. It's the same thing. The moderate Muslims are the prostitutes. Wear lipstick. If I get lipstick here, I'll put it on and show you what I mean, because I got beautiful lips. Right? So they wear beautiful lipsticks. Right? And then what they do, they fool the West. Put on miniskirts. Oh, look at me. Oh. And while the West are tantalized by this beauty, while the West are tantalized with moderate Muslim dawah, they become mayors. They become teachers. They're in your courts. Britain now, in 2007, I made a prediction. I'll send the link, or I'll re-upload the video and you will see it. In 2007, I made, was it 2007? Yes, it was 2007. I made a prediction. This was I think it was a Christmas day. I did a recording in a park, right, with my girlfriend at the time. And I made a prediction that Britain would become Muslim and Sharia law would be implemented. Do you know something? The next year, I told I'm a prophet. I told you that. Look at my video yesterday I made, and I warned you. Every dream I said, everything I say come to pass. Laugh at this video. I dare you. I dare you. Laugh at this video. I challenge you. In 2007, I made this prophecy. In 2008, the British government says there's nothing wrong with bringing Sharia law into British courts, into the canon law. And I made that video in 2007. Yesterday, I made a video and I warned Britain and America and France and Germany that if you don't wake up and stop being weak, stop being cowards, stop falling for the Muslim miniskirts and lipstick and eyeshadow, you will be taken in by their pimps. The real terrorist that's behind the scene. They're working together. They pretend they're not, but they're working together. No moderate Muslim. That is the test. or if you like, no Muslim in a miniskirt and lipstick will ever allow you to criticize Muhammad and live. If a Muslim allow you to criticize Muhammad, you can guarantee they're not practicing Muslims. You cannot claim to be a practicing Muslim, go to the mosque, bow down 5 times a day, and allow someone to expose Muhammad as a pedophile, a racist, a warlord, you name, maybe if that's filthy, that's Muhammad, but you can't say it. Even the moderate Muslims themselves would kill you. And that is the test. Jesus said, by their fruits you shall know them. By their fruits you shall know them. If you look at what's happening in America, notably Paris and Britain, we can already see the Islamification, if you like, Londonistan, Pakistan. White people are dying spiritually, culturally. White people have become dopey. They can't even dialogue properly. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. They become strange. The white men no longer stand in the ground where he's supposed to be. The head of the family, the hardcore feminist, has turned him into a high-heeled miniskirt wearing bitch. Feminist only has to say to the white man, put an innocent man on trial for rape he's never done. Bring a new law just for looking at somebody, you're a rapist. And the white man is so lost in his brain, he will implement it into law. You can't even look at a woman, you can't even wolf whistle. You gotta call your son a daughter, your daughter a son. Now you can call yourself a cat or a dog. Intelligent white men, the fathers of science and astronomy and engineering, the white man has come to this. How the hell can Islam, LGBT and hardcore feminists put witchcraft on the mind of the white man that he can't reason and think anymore? Has something happened to his brain? If you ever see a white man today, he walks flat-footed. There's no arch in his step. The days when white men used to walk with their bodies, he had class. He knew where he was going. He knew what he was. That white man was great. God blessed him. And look at him now. He's become a punk, a bitch. The hardcore feminist. Oh, if you don't put this into law, I'm not going to give you no pussy. If you don't put this into law, I'm not going to up my vagina. And the white man, he's become hypnotized by the velvet, the addiction of what's between her leg. So he won't reason, he won't think whether what is he preventing makes sense. He won't think about it, he's too busy. I won't get any sex. I hope you're following what I'm saying. It is hardcore feminism and LGBT that are creating this instability. And as a result, your Muslim mayors in the thousands, I think 3,000, all over Britain and the UK. And now you got schools that are teaching Islamic studies. Not Christianity, Islamic studies. You allowed it to happen. You. Don't blame nobody else. Blame yourself. Do you know why? You won't share this video and awaken people. You won't share this video and tell people get ready with the sword of the intellect, the sword of the spirit, the sword of the heart. You are to blame. Don't blame anybody else. What have you done for your country? Look at me, I'm a stranger, I'm a foreigner, and I'm doing more for Britain. I'm doing more for Britain than Theresa May, that cocksucking Arab-loving oil, that whore, that prostitute. She's jumped into bed. Any Muslim, she will offer her ways and tears. What have you done for Britain? What have you done for America? What have you done for France? What have you done for Germany? What have you done for Canada? Doggone moaning and whinging over a glass of whiskey or beer down the local tavern. What have you done for your country?